Hello, this is Robin from Garden Extras, and I am in my little greenhouse. It is a 6x8. It's February 20th, or February 19th, actually. It is in the teens outside. In here it is, looks like close to 80, 75 degrees. Things are coming back, things are flowering, blooming. This is my rosemary. It's got a couple flowers on it. I pinched off the top because the one that started blooming first was a twig that I had pinched and propagated. So I kind of pinched them all to see if I could encourage more blooming. This is the pot that I had planted a while back, seeded. Lettuce, spinach. Chamomile. Pansies don't look too good. Herbs in the back. Actually, herbs is the only thing that I have been pulling out of here and using in my kitchen. Flowers are all coming back. Let's see what's blooming. These are blooming. Lilies are coming back. Primrose is starting to bloom just as I'm getting ready to leave town. Hopefully there's more blooming when I come back. I'm still working on this project here. Sedum. I'm adding little pieces of things that I have indoors, letting them propagate in here. This is a really warm spot, the front corner of this greenhouse, so I think they'll love it there. These sedum baskets were in the back in the shade. They weren't doing well back there, so I have them in here. They looked really good before I moved them to the back. But space started getting tight, and I needed that space. But when I'm going out of town, I want the sedum here in the hot spot where it's going to dry out. So when I get back, they'll probably look good. These things are extra things that'll be for sale. Propagations. Vinca vines. Okay, well that's it for February. When I get back, it'll be March. Daisies, primrose. But a lot of vincas. They're $2 a pot, 3 for $5. So many birds out here, but when I come out with the camera, I can't get them. They all scatter. Greenhouse 2 is not doing well at all. It's frozen. There's no heat in there. It's been 0 degrees and below. It's been really cold. It's been too cold to come out here and photograph anything. It's uncomfortable. Here we go. These are silkies. It's the first time we've done chickens. We bought a coop at the end of the season, put it in the shed, and my daughter hatched them. This is their brood. So this is our first batch. I think next we're going to hatch a couple ducks. And then, I don't know, peacock would be cool. We're talking about it. So these are 2 weeks old. And I have some footage from when they were brand new, which I'll put back to back.
You have to believe that France is theirs, not yours. Then, beyond our borders, the Dutch, Spain, the English.
I film and the fish go running. Swimming away.
All will surround you, will smile.
There was
They
one.
will deal. But they will all see you destroyed, sire.
A little one. 5 gallon. Nano reef. The 40 gallon is going to get a makeover when we get home. It'll be great. That's where we get a lot of our saltwater stuff, is when we go to Florida. We pack it up in coolers and buckets and bring stuff home once a year. I have air plants in my hibiscus tree. Hold on, we'll get closer. These are the air plants that I bought myself for Christmas. It was Christmas money from the bean. So they grow wild in trees, and this tree just so happens to be in here. So I have filled it with air plants. I really like it. If I leave them there when I put them outside, I'm going to have to wire them in because they'll blow away. Last year my air plants from Florida were outside in a pot, and they did really well all summer long. I kind of forgot about them, and then I went and checked on them a couple months later, and they looked great. Had a bunch of babies. So I could get some wire and wire these in so they don't blow away. I have 2 more hibiscus sprouts, brand new. I lost this passion flower vine. I don't know if it'll pop up any new growth. It doesn't look like it, but I put some seeds in this pot. There's another hibiscus. The seed fell naturally in there. It was, oh look. Sorry, I didn't turn the TV off. I have sown some tomatoes, some peppers, some flowers. Those are the pots that have trees in them that haven't sprouted yet. I think I have 2 more pots with hibiscus, and I've got lemon, plum, another apple that hasn't sprouted yet. This one's still spitting out a lot of flowers. Should be blooming nice when I get home. My daughter moved downstairs this year, so she will be taking care of the plant central here. And they seem fine with it. This one hasn't bloomed yet. This viney one on top has the most beautiful white flowers. Soon, it's vining like crazy, tons of new growth. I love it. Succulent pots. They're surviving in the house, but they'll look so much better when the weather warms up and I can put them outside. I love being home, and I am going to miss all of this while I'm gone. I'll be so happy to be home, and I'll have lots of new plants and fish stuff to talk about. Okay, so we got new growth, so it's not dead. Good. I'll have to dig that little sprout out and give it a pot when I get back.